And ATV, UTV trails are opening up all across the Northwoods, and people are eager to get out there and enjoy the good times. So for today's On Our Mind, we're asking, which outdoor recreational vehicle would you like to drive more? An ATV or a UTV?
Now I always get these backwards, Michael. So ATV is the ones with no enclosure, and a UTV is the one with an enclosure. Am I correct?
Yeah, sure. You could look at it that way. I usually just, think of it as you straddle an ATV, or four-wheeler.
Right. So,
and,
so you hold on to someone. Like a four-wheeler?
Yeah, if you're riding two people on it, you hold on to someone. I mean, like straddle isn't like you're like sitting on a seat like a horse, like it's between your legs.
Yeah, I call it a four-wheeler.
Yeah, that's another name for the ATV.
Yeah, ATV I call a four-wheeler.
Well, there you go. And a UTV is, kind of like a go-kart, a car. You're sitting down in a chair, it's a little
There's
more.
some heat in it or something like that.
There could be. Fancy ones have heat. Fancy ones also have doors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not all of them.
Good for driving in the winter months.
It can be. If they got doors and heat, it can be a good time in the winter. It all just depends on sort of how you trick it out.
Yeah, I think it depends on the season, though. But in this case, I think we're talking about spring.
Of course, yeah.
So assuming spring, I'm going to go with the UTV because I think that definitely makes it more fun when you're out in the warmer months and you're definitely having a great time, having that nice, warm, maybe humid, depending on the case, and just blowing in your face and everything. Maybe having a great time or anything. So I would have to go with the UTV or the four-wheeler.
The UTV, I think, is not a four-wheeler.
Dang it.
You got it back. You had it right up until the very end. So a UTV is the one where you sit.
Okay, so it's ATV?
So I have no idea which one you actually prefer.
The four-wheeler.
Yes, you like the four-wheeler, the one where you're straddling it.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's what?
So there's no roll cage on that, Devin?
Yeah, no roll cage.
Gotcha. Okay,
so what is that?
That is an ATV. Well, interestingly enough, you got to the answer. I agree with you. I like the ATV better. It feels like you're more in it. It feels kind of like a high-intensity thing. UTV's fun, but for me, it's a little bit too much like a car. It's a little bit more laid back, and if I'm going to be on the trails, I'd prefer an ATV. But either way, they're both fun. My folks have both, and I'm on them quite regularly. But we've got more to talk about this morning because, Devin, it's Monday.